Alright, this is Andrew with Joe Doe. We're doing a silver scope here in Bountiful. Today is December 6th, 2023. And we have the camera pushed out 126 feet to the city connection. The address we're at is 934 East, 800 South. This first connection point is called the Nose-On. This is where it runs from the lateral line into the main city line. It looks like your Nose-On is likely gravel cement, and then it transitions into what looks like transite. You have a couple of these small offsets where the pipes have a little bit of a lip around them. That one's not horrible. But the issue is that when you have those little offsets, it does make it a little easier for waste to get stuck, which can create a blockage. So far, the offsets on the joints look relatively minor. No waste stuck on them right now, which is good. I do believe this is transite. It doesn't really have the red hue that clay has. Definitely doesn't look like cast iron. Looks like it's too white to be Orangeburg. So again, well, this one's a little bigger of an offset. So far it looks like you have good grade. There's a little tiny root right there. You do want to have that jetted out eventually. That way it doesn't get big enough that it could create a blockage. Roots are not uncommon. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots, but it's important to have them flushed out periodically. It looks like we transitioned a second ago to clay, so you can tell this has that little bit more of a red kind of terracotta color. So far the grade still looks good, no standing water. That indicates that you have proper grade. Like a wrapper or something stuck to the inside of the pipe. I would recommend the insurance on this line. That way it would help offset the cost when it's time to replace it. A little bit of an offset here. You can see, especially on the right hand side, that little bit of a lip. And then we're transitioning to some cast iron. The issue with cast iron is it gets real rough and rusty, as you can see looking at the pipe there. Oh, there's a little leaf stuck in the line. It also looks like, I'm going to make sure that moves. Oh yeah, the leaf moves, but more concerning is you have a wet wipe stuck in the line. You always want to avoid using wet wipes, but especially when you have any cast iron, that's a spot where, I mean, it looks like it's already stuck. If waste continues to get stuck there, that could create a blockage where it backs up into the house. It can be pretty tough to evaluate cast iron because it gets real rough, and so if you have any cracks, it's hard to see through all that scale and buildup. You can have cast iron coated. That's where they clean it with a chain cutter and it makes it nice and smooth. Oh, there's another wet wipe. Looks like it's not attached, which is good, but another reason to have this cast iron cleaned up so they can clean out all those wet wipes. I'm accessing the sewer through the roof stack. And then it transitions to copper. So just to recap, you have a mix of several types of pipe. Weakest link is probably the cast iron. It looks pretty rough and rusty. Eventually it will need to be replaced. For now, I would recommend having it cleaned and definitely getting the insurance on this line. I'm going to end this recording now.